Hey everyone, it's Keela here, and today I'm sharing a layout for day 10 of the 12 Days of Christmas Scraplifts on Scrap Squad. I'm going to be using, which I've used right through this series, my Scrap Squad event kit, and the links are below where you can get your hands on one of those. Um, Now, today's scrap lift is a grid, and I've decided to obviously create the grid but have a pocket behind so I can include a lot more photos. The photos that I'm going to be scrapbooking today are photos of all the elf antics that went on last year. Um, where the elf's back again this year, getting up to lots of mischief. But every year I like to try and document all the little things that the elf's done whilst it was here with us. Um, I have pulled out some cardstock from my own stash. I decided to go for a pink background because apart from the photos, this layout is quite minimal. I wanted to bring in some colour on the background. And so far I've cut some cardstock down to start attaching my photos to. Now in total there are 24 photos. Obviously the elf was with us for 24 days, and it left on Christmas Eve to go back to the North Pole. And each day, the children woke up and the elf had done something different. It had got up to lots of exciting things, and the kids absolutely love it. And it's so exciting to see the faces every day, and to see what the elf has got up to. Now, some of the things that our elf did last year was obviously it brought lots of sweets, lots of candy canes and chocolates, which the kids love. The elves watched Christmas movies. They brought a snowman back from the North Pole. My son is really into the DJ Marshmallow, and he did a whole DJ deck thing, which was definitely my son's favourite. We had a mermaid elf. They put the kids' underwear on the tree. They did some camping out. They did playing some games, playing Lego. There's just tons of things that the elves get up to, and the kids really get excited about seeing every day what the elf has done. So I like to document it so that in years to come they can look back at all the different things that the elves got up to whilst they were staying with us. So now I'm just attaching my photos. Because there is 24 photos, I did jot down on the back the date that they was taken, the number that they were taken on, just so that when I was sticking them down, I could put them down in order. I do kind of eyeball sticking them down. They're not perfectly straight, but I'm okay with that. That's fine. And I'm attaching, I think there's 11 photos that will be on the front of the page, and then I'm going to have 3 cards hidden in the back of the grid, with more photos on as well, which you can see here. I have also added in some of the 2x2 cut apart squares, because there's so many photos. I just wanted to add in some decoration. I didn't want to go heavy with embellishment, so that these little 2x2 cards work really well. And I have attached some tabs at the top of the smaller cards that go behind the main grid on the page. One, to make it easy for me to pull them in and out, and as well just to add some decoration as well, and it shows that there is something behind the main photo. Now the main photo grid I have popped up on foam just to make it easier when sliding in the photos behind. I cut out on my silhouette the word elf, and like I have been doing in some of my previous videos, I heat embossed in gold glitter, just to add a bit of sparkle to the page. And then I finish off my title with the words antics in the tile stickers that are in the sticker book, which is one of the add-ons for the kit. So my title reads Elf Antics. And I am going to come in with some embellishments, but I didn't want to add too much because I feel like the photos do enough. So I'll bring in a few little bits from the kit to add to the photo cards that are hidden behind the main photo grid, and then I add a couple just on top on the main photo grid as well. So what I'm doing now is just attaching down the rest of my title, which reads Elf Antics. And I'm obsessed with heat embossing, kind of cut files in a way that, I've cut them out myself on my silhouette. And it's just a really good way of adding a title to your page without having to use thickers and things, and rather than it just be plain old white cardstock, it just kind of adds a bit of sparkle, and I think they look really good once they're done. So I'm adding some word stickers to the bottom left photo, which read Snow Day and Burr, which is a lot of stickers that say that in this collection. And the reason I've added those on that particular photo, because that photo is a photo and it's a plate full of water, there's some twigs, buttons and a carrot, and that is the snowman that the elves brought back from the North Pole. And obviously because it's so warm in our house, unfortunately our snowman melted. I've added also a snowflake on there as well. I've added a gold heart to the photo in the top right. There was a little bit of space on that photo for something to go. I've also added in one of the word phrase stickers which says enjoy the magic of the season, and I really feel like obviously in our house the elves are the Christmas magic. And I've also added a heart sticker onto the 2x2 square which reads Merry. And I've pulled out the photo cards that I've tucked behind, and I just want to add on a few embellishments on those, not too many. I've added a snowman sticker, a word sticker which reads Merry and Bright, another word sticker which reads Let It Snow, and I've also added a phrase sticker onto the middle tab which reads Winter is Magic. And that just sticks out at the top. So that's really my layout complete. I'm just having a bit of trouble sticking them in behind there. It does go in really easily, but for some reason this time I found it a little bit tricky. It kept getting caught on the foam underneath. But I do manage to get those in. So this layout is quite an easy one. But I really love how it's turned out, and the fact that I've managed to include 24 small photos documenting our elf magic from last year. I hope you can join us today, and I look forward to seeing your version of today's lift on the Scrap Squad Facebook group. And I'll be back tomorrow with day 11. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.